Yeah, workout update quickly, because I don't have a lot of time. So I'm going to try and squeeze it in. All right, I did my day one workout again yesterday, so that's 4 total workouts with one little workout that was only cardio and stomach. I explained that. I believe I gave myself 3 days rest, except for my little cardio workout that I did in the middle of the 3 days. And then I went back to workout number 1 for the second time. I can feel a total difference again already. And I also bombarded my body with protein yesterday, so I didn't feel like shit all day because I have to work out in the morning now. I was able to get it done, even though it was not easy. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to go. I had a little trouble starting off when I got there. I was like, I just don't feel up to it, kinda. Once I got into the workout, 40 minutes in, I was like, all right, I can do this. So the food, I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs in the morning. They're bagged hard-boiled eggs you buy from the grocery store. I'm not making hard-boiled eggs. 2 hard-boiled eggs. I drank my protein shake. I got on the elliptical for 5 minutes and the treadmill 5 minutes because I have to cut the cardio down a little bit to make the workout a little easier, since I did cardio a day and a half before that. I didn't need to do as much. So 10 minutes of cardio. Went right to the first 2 exercises are back on day 1. The cable row into yourself, Arnold style, where you lean over and do the full extension and full stretch as if you're on a crew team, leaning forward and doing the oars, except you got a triangle in front of you that you're pulling into the middle of your body to hit your back and lats. That's how you do it. That's the real way to do it, in my opinion. That's the way I like to do it, the way Arnold did it, the way rowers do it. Then I went over to the simulated pull-up machine. It's an overhand grip machine. I guess you could do it underhand too, but I don't, because there's another machine for that on day 2 workout, which is 3 days after day 1 or 4 days after day 1. So simulated pull-ups, just to failure, around 14. I set all weights pretty much. There are some exceptions to where I get around to 14, I can't do anymore. So that's how I gauge how much weight to use for these 1 set to failure type exercises. Actually, it's 2 sets of back, but you know what I mean. It's only 1 set of the simulated pull-up. Again, I can't do real pull-ups because it'll fatigue me too fast for what I'm doing. I need to do my whole body. So I can't be doing 8 sets of pull-ups. That'll wear you out. So next exercise, chest. Again, I did the ladder exercise where you start the bench off flat for set 1, and each set you incrementally raise the bench, each setting till you get to straight up and down to where you can do your shoulders. So I did about 7-8 sets of chest. Then I did my once the bench got to straight up and down, I did my behind the head shoulder press, as many as I could do, just 1 set. Went over to the again, grabbed the 2 5-pound weights, did the out straight, angle, forward. It's all one continuous thing. It's 1 set of 30 basically. You're doing 10 out, 10 angled, 10 in front of you as high as you can raise your arm, like Arnold did. That's how I do it. All one continuous thing to get maximum benefit out of that shit. And it's a little faster of a motion with the shoulders. I feel it works best for me. Even though I'm telling you guys, do shit slow over and over again. There's some exceptions. For the caps of the shoulders, a little bit of fast movement because it's such a light weight, and I can really get into the muscle since it's so light and move fluidly. I do a little faster motion, and I'm doing 10. So you're doing 30 on each arm, but with a very light weight. So believe me, it works. And you only need to do 1 set because of the other shit you did. All right, what do I go to next? Then I go to the traps. I grabbed the 2 45s. I'm still not quite ready for them. I was close to ready though, and I did about 8 to 10, where I kind of tilt them behind me a little bit, and I pull them up with my trap muscles as much as I can. I did the best I can with the 45s because eventually I know I'm going to end up with the 45s, 45-pound plate in each hand. So I did that. Then I went to biceps. Again, curl bar, standing curl bar, whatever weight's good for you. You don't want to do your max weight. You want to do somewhere in the middle. I did like 40 pounds. I can do up to 65 pounds curling. Just strict, you know, because I'm out of shape. But that's where I can do like my max right now. So I grabbed a 30 or 40, but you do it to failure. Again, stand up, good posture. You're gonna have the weight around your waist because the curl bar will not let you fully extend your arms straight. It's gonna have you at about your waist. And you just strict do them, a little bit of chest, mostly bicep, make that do the work. As many as you can do. I get to about 15, 16, and it's over for me. Then I take a break. Go grab the straight bar. Now I'm taking a wide grip on the straight bar. You want to hit the other part of your bicep. Do as many as I can do. I grabbed a 40, I think. 40 pounds. Straight curl bar. One set. Done. Biceps, triceps. Went over, did my cable behind the head from the floor with the rope, where I just hold the butt end of the rope in between my hands like this. Very lightweight because these are very difficult. You start out with your hands all the way back like this. Very weak position for the triceps. Up, up. A little more speed on that too sometimes. And then you ended up with the one-handed to really burn and ruin the shit. Take a break, come back. Now you're grabbing the one-hand pulley handle for cable machines. Again, my left shoulder, if I'm doing my right arm, my left shoulder is facing the pulley. The pulley's right here. I might step 2 feet away from it. I have it about head or a little higher level. So my hand's down here by my waist with the handle in my hand, and I'm kicking it out to the side, bracing my arm against my ribs and kicking it out to the side over until my shit is ruined. Triceps are done for the day. You know, you do each arm, you're done. I think that's all the upper body muscles. Then I went to the quad machine for my lower body. Again, I did it lighter weight, like Lee Priest said. Remember I told you that? I've been really trying to do that. So I did like 40 pounds or something, but I did the exercise perfect and squeezed and did all the right things, set the chair perfect, set the foot part perfect for me. I really feel the difference in my legs from doing that light, doing it the proper way, not overloading the knees and the quads, trying to move just a bunch of weight, doing it the right way. I feel it deep in the leg muscles, like I haven't felt it in years of working out, because I was doing heavier and I shouldn't have been for my legs. Then I jump over to, again, that's to failure, one set. You jump over to the glute machine where you're laying on your stomach and you're kicking the weight up to your glutes. Again, you got to make sure that foot part is set perfectly for your height so you don't injure yourself or hurt your muscles or tendons or whatever, or just waste your time. So set that foot part perfect. I set it. A lot of gyms, here's the bench. You know how it has a down angle on both sides. The foot part, you can start the foot part down here, or you can raise the foot part to all the way up here. That's where you want to start. It's a very short range, isolating type exercise. You don't need super long range for it. And I've made that mistake over the course of my life, so many years, stretching my legs all the way out to straight, you know, making them tendons take all that weight and that they shouldn't be. No, set it so where you're starting is here. You can do that with these glute machines now in the gyms, all of them. The foot part, and set that to where it's an angle like this. So when you get in the motherfucker, you're not overextending your knees and all that, just to get in and start the exercise. I start here, and I use a lightweight again, and I really did the exercise properly. And I really feel it in my fucking hamstrings today. They're not super sore. I just feel that I got deep in there like I haven't in years, even though I was working out at in the past few years at various different times. So one set on the glute machine, as many as you can do. Really do the exercise properly, set the chair properly or the foot part properly. Do it right, take your time, do one set to failure. Then I went over to the leg press, where you're almost laying down or you're kind of in a reclined position and you're pressing that platform up. Again, I did lightweight, 2 plates on each side, not 6, 2 plates on each side, 2 45-pound plates on each side. And I really let it come into my stomach, and I really pushed and did the exercise perfect. And that machine will put meat on your legs if you take in the protein and do the reps. And what you got to do, if you do it right, it's a great machine. Ronnie Coleman type shit. He'd have 97 plates all over, stacked all over, but that's a different story. Coleman was trying to win the Olympia. So again, I did the leg press, 1 set to failure. I went over to, again, my swivel stomach machine, did a set of that, as many as I can do on each side. I went to the inner and outer thigh machine, and again, I did a proper weight. I can do over 100 pounds on the inner outer thigh machine. This time I did 80. When I'm in real good shape, I can do almost 200 pounds on the inner outer thigh machines. Anyway, I went slow. I did 80 pounds. I really squeezed it. I can still feel my inner thigh. Did the outer part, the pushing it out while you're in a seated position. Again, that gets the side of your butt, your hips, down the side of your leg, everything. Amazing benefits from that exercise. Even though it looks girly and stupid. So again, 80 pounds, inner thigh, outer thigh, did 1 set to failure. Went over and did my low back exercise where I'm bending, where I'm against the pad like this and I'm bending and bringing I did about 12 or 13 of those. Again, that nails your lower back because I don't like to do squats, or excuse me, deadlifts, and I don't like squats either. So I do my simulated squat. I did that 10 reps and as many calf raises as I can fit in between the reps, each rep counting down from 10. And the last rep of your squat, you're only doing 10. You do as many calf raises as you can at the end of that, so your calves just tell you no more. To finish it off, I also did again my decline sit-ups. I did about 15 of those. After that, I was pretty much done. I think I told you everything. Might have forgot a thing here or there, but that's pretty much what I did. Then after that, the food thing, I immediately went to Whole Foods, got the biggest tuna I could get, which was only a $6.50 one. Usually they have $9 or $10 ones that are much more. So I grabbed that, a little bit of vegetables, immediately after the workout. So you need that protein back in as fast as possible. Since I took in a smaller portion of tuna than I'm used to, I got hungry faster. My body told me again, 3-4 hours later, Nick, you need more protein. We need more. We're trying to rebuild here. Went and got my meatballs, $7. 2 meatballs the size of 3 or 4 cheeseburgers worth of meat. Probably 60 grams of protein. Then later on, I had to have another meal, which was much later in the day, because my body told me again, we need more protein, Nick. You didn't give us enough yet. We're just trying to rebuild here. 7 scrambled eggs with cheese. That's what I had to make sure I got my protein for the day for that miserable hard workout, and so I didn't feel like shit all day. Also, I drank water with each of those meals because my body was telling me, you need this, and it's telling me today. I had my little tuna when I woke up, been drinking water throughout the day, sipping on it. I feel so much better. My body's telling me I need these things, and I can't say no right now, or I'm going to feel like shit. So that's the update. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.